Came in this together, we gave it all that we had. Who wouldn't like us haters big mad? Anytime you feeling sad, turn on our podcast. We talk about whatever just might make you laugh. You never know where the topics may go. Serious to random, I have you rolling on the floor. Hope you join in and take part in our talks. Either way, appreciate you tuning in. Out the box, out the box, out the box, out the box. We at the box, 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 at the box.
Though.
I feel good. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm gravy. I'm smooth. You know,
She's
smooth.
so childish.
You act like I the one got up on stage and gave Usher the strippers that Usher was there with. You know what I'm saying? You act like I don't want to pay them Usher books.
The boy got his own money, Lisa.
At the end of the day, say like Usher.
I don't see the problem.
Usher, man, like. Everybody talking about City Boys up and shit like that. I mean, which they is as a player that move, because you thinking, like, you ain't got to check the money because it's coming straight from Usher. Like, that's real cheese. But now you got to check these celebrities because they be on that bullshit, too.
I mean,
we in the pandemic
and he in the panorama, right. He got to save his coins. He never know.
Hey, so,
and maybe she wasn't dancing as good as she thought she was.
It was plenty of them up there. It was more than one. It was the whole, when they seen Usher in there, everybody got up there and started dancing for Usher.
So they all got fake money?
All of them. This nigga had a whole suitcase full of it.
The boy got his own money, Lisa.
Man.
And I'm sticking with it.
Usher, you gotta do better. What's going on? You having money problems? You financially hurting?
He worth $180 million.
That's what the internet say. But you know, people can stop posting their shit online.
He just got a Vegas residency.
I mean, hey, something going on with the boy.
He thought he was in his own personal strip club at his house. He forgot.
Yo, he forgot. He done went in, got checked, went through security.
Yeah.
People dabbing him
up.
He forgot.
They got Usher money. Do you have some Usher money?
I don't want Usher money. That ain't got no fucking value to it. I can't buy a motherfucking thing with it. Not even a loaf of bread with no Usher money.
So I saw the one that you read me where somebody said redeemable for a life-size poster.
Yeah.
That's funny.
USD equals Usher dollars, duh. The fuck? Like, yeah, that shit there ain't even redeemable, man. Like,
I mean, it's redeemable. It's a once in a lifetime. How many times you gonna be able to say somebody gave you their money with their own personal money with their face on it?
If this shit ain't got no type of value to it, that I can go actually buy something with this shit, then it's pointless.
He must be he must be about to drop release an album.
Girl, I don't know.
I think that's what's going on.
He might need to. That might be what he need to do right now. Is release a motherfucking album.
He don't need to.
Chris Brown, go over there and hand your boy a couple stacks. He might need it.
Chris Brown, his net worth is $50 million.
Man, stop reading the internet. That shit don't always be real.
$80 million.
Do you think they should be like that for 3 or 4 years? You think that shit for real? You think that shit stay the same like that for 3 or 4 years? Like being honest.
It went down. He was originally worth Usher. He was originally worth $980 million. It went down to $150. The last time I checked him, it was like $980. He was very, very close to Netflix.
Okay.
So now he's down to $150, which is still a lot of fucking money.
He probably down way more than that too. But
he can't be the one. He got his own money.
Girl, stop saying that. Okay. They ain't got no value to it.
Okay, fine, whatever. I ain't got none.
That's the 100. That's the 180. What you said, 180, 190 million right there. That's his bank account. That's his net worth. That's his net worth right there in the suitcase.
Anyway, it don't even have a value to it. So.
Hey, yeah, I forgot to report on this the last time, but yeah, my boy, young boy, you know what I'm saying, got locked up over some bullshit. You know
Free young boy till we see young boy.
Until it backwards, you heard?
But he looks so happy in jail.
Why is that though? That nigga looks so fucking stress free. They said they put up a sign, a meme of him saying young boy in jail smiling, opposed to young boy in public, and he just looks sad and depressed in a motherfucker. Like,
yeah, he look happy. He don't gotta think about nothing. They give him three what is it? Three
course meals.
3 hots and a cot.
Yeah,
he happy. He ain't gotta do nothing. Can't nobody ask for nothing. He don't gotta try to figure out which one of his baby mamas he finna spend the week with. I mean, he is in there chilling.
But yeah, they got him up on some chumped up charges, man. All some shit like, you know, he was leaving from his California home, and you know the feds was watching him from the moment he left his house. Then he got on the street. They asked him to put his hands up, put his keys outside the door. He did that. They must forgot that cars don't need keys to drive, so he spent off on their ass, hit a couple blocks, got out, started running. They pretty much had the FBI, helicopters, all that over him, looking for him. They sent the dogs out, looking for him and shit like that. They caught up with him, you know what I'm saying? So then after that, he had like a bond hearing in California. Just like, yeah, he can do his shows, he can do all this cool ass state that smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't giving a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then took it back to Louisiana judge. They was ready to bam his ass. Nah, he got to stay in there until further notice or until his trial hearing. That could be at least a year. So, yeah, my boy, young boy is in jail. Yeah, free that boy.
A lot of people was thinking that because of the corruption that's going on with the Baton Rouge Police Department that he would get out. Didn't work.
Nope. Yeah, they all want to see him fail, man. Let that young man live, man. But in other news, Mo3 just had a album release, Shot Us Forever, released this past Friday. Yeah. Mo3, Long Live 3. Hey, y'all go get that, you know what I'm saying? He's a Dallas rapper. So talented. Gone too soon. There's a lot of haters out there in these streets. Won't mention their name at all. Won't give them no type of clout. But they real life dick riding that boy, Mo3. And shout out to him, his album, his family, you know what I'm saying? Prayers with y'all, man, for real, because y'all lost a good one. He
was just not in his prime. He was just getting started.
And
really this album proved it.
Yeah.
We got the George Floyd trial going on. We now in the 11th day. And
why?
I don't know.
Why we in the 11th day of a trial that everybody keep going against this nigga Derek or whatever? Derek Chauvin. Yeah,
it's like all the forensic experts are coming out, experts, and saying, yeah, he ain't died from a heart attack. He didn't die from drugs. It's not fentanyl. They was trying to say it was fentanyl, and the man who, like the doctor who specializes in lungs, he's like, yeah, nah. He was in a normal rate. Like, he couldn't breathe. Like, he blocked his airway.
Yeah.
And that's simply what it was, is that he said he was coherent and he was able to talk because his brain still had oxygen. Had he pressed just a little bit harder, it would have been over a lot quicker than what we saw.
Yeah.
I was like, my God. But I don't understand why this trial is still going on. This should have been an open and shut case.
Right.
If we ain't never had one before, this should have been one, and it ain't.
Right.
It ain't.
Shout out to Macaulay Culkin, one of my childhood favorite stars. Home Alone. Yeah, him and Brenda Song, they just welcomed a baby boy into the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad he getting back on his feet, and hopefully, he stay off that addiction, whatever he was facing.
Allegedly.
In real life.
Allegedly. Alright, so me and Bay just celebrated our 2-year anniversary.
Yes, Lord, it was marvelous.
Yeah, we had a wonderful weekend. We were able to celebrate and create some memories and experience some new things.
Lots of laughs.
We also found out Ruth Chris is extremely overrated, especially the one in Dallas. It's too much money for their food to taste the way that it tastes.
I don't understand. They specialize in steaks. That's what they say.
But yeah, so we were
allegedly
super underwhelmed with Ruth Chris, but better than sex desserts.
Oh,
they are amazing.
Y'all go check that out.
Well, if you have one in your area, check and see. We got one here in Plano.
I got y'all stimulus. Go check that shit out.
Yeah, Better Than Sex Desserts is definitely an experience.
It's a cherry popper.
He popped our cherry because it was our first time. Speaking of cherries, I have a question. How do y'all feel about toys in the bedroom? So, something that I learned about my wife is she does not appreciate toys. And I find that very strange. She was real life, had an attitude, didn't want to talk to me. Because I wanted to buy a rose, the little rose with the suction. She don't understand why I need that when I'm married. And I'm like, babe, what are you talking about? We use toys sometimes. Like, you have a toy hanging right there. So, I don't understand. Do y'all use toys in y'all relationships? And if not, why? And is using toys, is that considered disrespectful? Because that's something that I learned that I didn't know that I knew that she didn't like toys. I know that she would kind of have an attitude when I would be looking for batteries, and she would know what I'm looking for batteries for, but I didn't really realize that she felt like that was disrespectful. Do y'all feel like that's disrespectful? And babe, why do you feel like that's disrespectful?
Alright, y'all, let me clear the air on this real fast.
Okay.
So it's not a problem with like straps, vibrators and stuff like that. Maybe even nipple pinchers, whips, chains, handcuffs, dice. It's not a problem with that. It's the fact that your wife wants to go get like this click suction toy.
It's a vibrator.
It don't look like one. And you know what I'm saying, to try to please herself without you. You know what I'm saying? So that, to me, that makes me feel inadequate to know that my wife feel like she need another toy besides the toys that we already have. We have buku toys. It's not the problem of a toy. Let's get that clear. Let's clear the air on my outside. Let me clear that out. So at the end of the day, it's nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that you want this toy so bad, as though like your wife.
Not so bad, but
your wife can't handle this
together. That it was never my intention.
How we gonna use this together?
Why we couldn't?
I'm saying how. I said how.
The same way we use the other ones together. I'm confused. It's the same thing. It's just a.
It's like a rose.
It's a rose with the suction.
How the fuck we gonna use that together?
The same way we use the other ones. How we use the other ones together.
I'm not putting that out there. But at the end of the day, that to me, that make me feel inadequate.
I don't know why.
You feel like you gotta get a fucking rose to please you.
That's not what that is, and I said it before I bought it. I was like, we can use this together. In my mind, I'm thinking it's
and I told you no, and you still bought it. So you was willing to go against the grain to buy it because you know it had shit to do with me.
No,
it be a lot of other shit that she don't say in front.
That's not true.
In the situation of
I
this
knew
conversation.
that we can use it together. You can use any toy together. There is no toy that we have that we don't use together. You can't use your strap without me. We can't use the vibrator without me. You can't use no anal beads without me. It all requires two people. So, same with the vibrator, just like my rabbit.
You don't need me to use that damn rose?
I ain't need you to use none of it. If that's the case, I don't need you, but I prefer to do it with you.
We'll see. That thing been on the charger all night. We'll see.
I just don't understand. Y'all let me know if toys are a no-go in your bedroom, because I don't understand my wife. So,
I understand a lot.
Moving on, something else that I don't understand, for whatever reason, Catfish has come up in my algorithm on YouTube, and I don't know why. Are people still catfishing in 2021?
I hope not. I mean, it's too much now. At this point, it's too much to do. Like, too much technology. Phones.
How?
You can get a phone on prepaid.
That's true.
You get whatever. You got Zoom. You got too much. You got Google Duo. You got FaceTime. You got too much stuff.
What excuse could somebody give you that says I can't FaceTime you for 2 and 3 years? Like, I'm confused now. I have been catfished before, and I have catfished before. I've done both. As a matter of fact, I catfished a catfished. We catfished each other. That was like 2001. That's 20 years ago. I'm confused on why they still have a show. I'm confused on why people still calling and writing for help. Have you ever been catfished?
Let me see. I know I've catfished. I'll start with that. I catfished like early on. Like I was still in middle school, high school.
Kid.
You know what I'm saying? And I played like I was 30-something years old, talking to a grown-ass woman that stayed in Oklahoma. She just knew I was going to come see her for the weekend. That never happened because shit, I'm a kid. What the fuck? But at that back in that time, like it was when AOL was just coming about, and you could really catfish back then. You know what I'm saying? Because people it wasn't technology went out like it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You was lucky to have a webcam. But you would just be in chat rooms just talking to people on the phone. Right. And then they'll be like, can you scan me a picture or something? Scan a picture. Now it is too much technology in 2021 to still be getting catfished.
Especially since this pandemic came, it's like everybody doing it like this now. It's like if you can't get on the phone or you can't show your face in the place,
it's a problem. It's a problem.
Lay it down for real. But yeah, all of that, man. Yeah, I don't remember if I have been catfish. Like off bat, if I have, I'll bring it back up. I know I have catfished before, and
I catfished before. And like I said again, like the catfish that I catfished, they also catfished me. But then once we actually saw who each other were, we was like, we really would, like, I would have hollered at you had you not, and vice versa. And then it was just like we ended up being friends, but it couldn't go no further because I really can't trust you. Like, neither one of us could be trusted at that point because we actually had no reason to do it. But we just did it because it was just like, what's the point?
Yeah, it was really no point. In latest news, DMX rapper from Yonkers, New York, he passed away.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Wasn't a big fan of him, but you know, you don't want to see somebody that struggle with addiction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leave like that in that way. You know what I'm saying? So my prayers are out for his family and his children
and family and friends. Anybody that he was very important to, because there are a lot of people that feel like he was a great. And I feel like he was a great. I just wasn't a fan. Like, I didn't listen to his music past when I was like a teenager. Like, anything past that, it was like, okay. You know, he also was an actor. He acted in movies. He was a good actor. So it's just like, it's things about him definitely. We're glad that we got to experience a DMX in our time because he did influence a lot of our music that we have now. Can't take that away. I mean, I just didn't personally have him on my playlist. But like Mel said, my condolences to his family.
Yeah, can't show fake love, but yeah, condolences. At the end of the day, you know, it's been a lot since this trial been going on with Derek Chauvin.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just been a lot of other black crimes with police officers and shit that. And so I don't know what the toll is on this, but I just pray that, you know what I'm saying, these states can really defund these police officers, because at this point it's just like it's not really making a statement by you even saying to defund, like, you know what I'm saying, police officers. Is because it's like, to me, it's like during this trial, it's like they settled down before the trial. Seemed like you weren't really hearing no reports of black lives being taken by police officers, and it's like during this trial, it's like more and more every day you hearing something more. Even with the what was he, a lieutenant sergeant in the military, and they treated him the way they treated him, and saying that he wasn't obeying. He had his hands up and he just wanted to know why the situation was going on the way it was going on and how they handled him. Like, all of that, like, this man served our country, son, and this is how you handle him through the midst of it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous, and I don't know if they're trying to prove a point or make a statement through this case or whatever like that, but I sure hope that Derek Chauvin don't get off on this trial, because everything that I'm seeing is going against him and how he handled the situation. So it's gonna be hell and high water if that man get off. And why is this trial prolonging? Like,
I think they prepared for it though, because, you know, one of my employees, he's from Minnesota, so his family is still there, and he said they have the courtroom boarded up. Like, you can't even get close to the courtroom. They let a certain very small amount of media in, but it's like you can't get close to the courtroom, and I think it's all for that reason. So I am interested to see. I did hear that there was, unfortunately, another killing today of a young man because he had a Dante Wright, because he had an air freshener hanging in his rearview mirror. Like, what the, like, why are y'all so fucking afraid of us? Like, why are you so afraid of us? But nope. Why are you so afraid of us? I just really want to know what about our skin color is so scary?
Because we better than them. We better than everything. We better than them mentally. We got more smarts, common sense. We look better. Dicks hang better. Bodies look better. Facial features stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything about us, we are them people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We are the chosen ones. Of course, who wouldn't want to hate on somebody that's chosen? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we can't help who we are, but you know what I'm saying? The last shall be first. Just know that. the last shall be first.
So
y'all keep doing whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We living in our hell right now. Just imagine what y'all hell gonna look like.
The young man who recently just passed, Sheldon, the 10-year-old, you sent
yeah.
I was like, so heroic.
Bruh.
He saved that baby's life. Unfortunately, he lost his.
Bruh.
But they said he was such a gentle and caring. So what is his name?
So what happened was, it was him and his nephew was sitting in the back seat. Shots rang out. It was hitting the car. Once he heard them, he pretty much took cover over the 10-year-old boy. 9 or 10-year-old. I don't want to make a mistake. He was 10 years old. Okay, so 10-year-old boy, he took cover. He ended up getting shot, which was end up taking his life at the end of the day.
Tarek Bell is his name. Rest in peace, King.
Rest in peace, man. For real. That was real heroic. Something that you did, man. It touched my heart, for real. So yeah, he saved the baby at the end of the day.
So speaking of, we're talking about us being and what's going on in 2021 and how this killing has started back up. Have you seen the kids at the school? What was the school? This was a school in Roswell, Georgia, just north of Atlanta. His student, he logged into the camera. So you know how most schools have the camera where you can check in on your kids. He logged in and see all the little white kids got food and all the little black kids are sitting there waiting to eat. As like back in the day, like slavery time, like where you can't eat with the family, but you got to eat in the kitchen, or you got to eat what's left.
You got to wait to eat it.
Do you know how ignorant I would be if I logged into a camera and I noticed that my baby didn't have food, and that all the other black babies in the room also didn't have food, but all the white kids do? Mel wouldn't even got a phone call. She'd have got a phone call. Hello, you have a collect call from Texas State because, baby, I'm in jail.
And don't let them call my phone first. Oh, it ain't even finna be no words. It ain't finna be no but actions. Y'all finna speak my actions off. I don't even want to know what the story is, because it ain't like you said, it ain't like everybody at one table was waiting to eat or waiting to get their food. It was separated and all the black kids.
Them babies, a preschool, and then the teacher. I mean, not the teacher. The school had the nerves to release a press release that says our video system is okay. So it's in place to and available to our families to ensure that we always operate in the spirit of wanting the best for their and our children. We appreciate everyone's openness to allow us to demonstrate that Wednesday's incident was random and isolated. We look forward to moving beyond this and refocusing our efforts and our vision of developing generations to cherish and impact their world through the positive foundation shared at Kids Are Kids locations across the company. First of all, kids are kids. And then their apology. We apologize to the family, their friends, and our entire Kids Are Kids community for the narrative that is displayed by the snapshot of a video from one of our locations. We are in contact with the family to again express our sincerest apology and to show them video of earlier in the day on other days where our inclusive culture is in full display. I don't give a fuck about yesterday, tomorrow, or Wednesday.
Right.
I don't give a fuck when I log into a camera and I see my child sitting there waiting to eat along with all of the other black kids. Baby, that's the phone call she finna get. We're about to own a Kids Are Kids because y'all got me fucked up.
Exactly. We don't play about ours.
And we don't even have one yet. And this anger is hypothetical for our hypothetical child that ain't made it into the world yet. Bro.
So where the Wham get here? When Wham get here?
Not Wham. Bro.
Dumb, retarded.
What would you do if you logged in and saw your kid sitting at a table waiting to eat with all of the other black kids while the white kids are eating with no problem? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? They are preschoolers. They don't even know what the fuck is going on right now.
Slat.
Not slat. My wife's so gangster. She's so gangster. Bro.
For real though, that's fucked up. And yeah, we'll have y'all ass shut the fuck down. We'll have y'all shut the fuck down.
The poems Kids Are Kids. Period. Anyway, Bae, what we want them to do?
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We out the box and we out. Chill. Peace. Baby.
Bye.
Yeah.